Broadcasting television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For development now we Constituency. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For development now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For development now we Constituency. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For development now we nation Salon. We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but wetin dey happen? Political discussion.
You for know about Salon politics.
Religious messages, entertainment self no go left again.
We no go left nothing again, no. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. Development now we Constituency. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For development now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. Development now we Constituency. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For development now we nation Salon.
This na the thing them where we dey talk about
Sierra Leone political history.
defeating the lives of fake people.
Waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say, and we like myself and better Salon. Unity Broadcasting.
Indeed, we like yourself and better Salon. Today na the 25th day of February 2026. You wait in your house, wherever you did. This na Unity Broadcasting online television with the live now 48 Shaka Steven Street, and with the broadcast live from we Facebook and YouTube channel. You will be part of the conversation with the phone number 0769469448. This number they on WhatsApp and also on the regular text message. Today we go talk about the constitutional review. We don't see the All People's Congress vehemently. They don't reject a lot of clauses inside it. This morning I will be opportune for flanked by two senior lawyers. One from the All People's Congress, when Honorable Abdel Usman Timbo, and the other one na Hindolo Geval. Then two go come and we go discuss. Of recent we see where Honorable Abdel Timbo been make some objections about the gazetting of the Constitution. In view of that, he been write a letter to the Attorney General. The Attorney General be in response to her. This morning, one of the major topics we will discuss now the gazetting and whether indeed the AG in response it been synced down well with the Honorable. And on the Sierra Leone People's Party on the side, we go ask them if this bill now something will resonates with them constituents, especially when we get a honorable member, even though a senior lawyer, we go ask them that question, whether it's sync, then people they know about them, or not just information and they pass on to them through Parliament. It will represent the 2/3 will. The parliamentarians then go vote for her. That's not the question we'll pose to Honorable Geval. In yesterday's meeting, the All People's Congress then pulled out a press release. This press release also detailed with the appointment of Sylvester Abu, Edmond Sylvester Abu. Then don't reject an appointment and they don't pull down a press release. We go be joined this morning. That's not the press release. And inside that press release, Bokutin Day where they say the tripartites been come up with, but it's not reflective. Few days ago, I've been host a member of the Publicity Wing Secretariat, Mikailu Kuroma. Mikailu Kuroma been said we say they not go agree. And in view of that, they don't pull out another press release today. Yesterday, where we don't put now, we page today for tailor down and show them commitment or their stance on the appointment. Today will be the day where they go for interview. Probably tomorrow Parliament is sit. There is possibility it will go for approval. But this morning I will be joined by Mikhailo Kroma, we na the member of the APC Secretariat. We will talk to we waiting at the stance and the way forward for the nation. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting, Mikhailo Kroma.
Good morning, Unity. Good morning, Elizabeth. Delighted to be on the show. By phone call.
All right. The phone call against Mikhailo Kroma, we na member of the APC Publicity Secretariat. It talk to the nation. So we see Una issue out a press release yesterday with regards Sylvester Abu in appointment. Waiting the inside a press release for people that will not read it.
Yesterday, I make am clear say the party don summon a meeting where the leadership of the All People's Congress been call all the elected officials. The party call all members of parliament, then call all mayor and chairpersons, then call all councillors, then all the executives of the party from regional to district to constituency to ward executives. We get a comprehensive meeting wey na the party office inside the national publicity secretary senior attorneys, the secretary general Lansan Adumboya, and the chairman been get for addressing the acting chairman Ambassador Alhaji Usman Fode Hassane been get for address we, and after when they don't put the talk to we state clearly the rejection wey the party initially they don't reject Edmond Alpha and ask the people them wetin they want for the leadership do. Everybody, the one we talk on behalf of mayor and chairpersons and the Ivona Kisoya, the person we talk on behalf of chairman them for the councils them, Kashoji Olancold, and we get somebody we talk on behalf of the members of parliament, the deputy leader in the parliament, Honorable Aaron Aruna Koroma. All other structures of the party make statements. From the disabled wing to the women's congress to the youth league, we now a young congress, they all make statements in rejection of Edmond Sylvester Alpha. We as a party don't reject them outrightly and don't state clearly in a press release say we will give government 48 hours for let them rethink their decision. If presidents don't withdraw after 48 hours, the party will take other actions. One of the actions that we will take, we will make sure say we withdraw all members of parliament that don't participate in parliament. We will withdraw all the mayors and chairpersons and councillors for let them not participate in governance, and then we will take further steps. But we will not stay down there clearly as an initial position where the party don't take.
All right, Mikhailo, is this a threat to the nation?
Say again?
Is this a threat to the nation?
It is not a threat, it is intentional and deliberate. We have stated it abundantly clear. I did state in one of your programs that we are not going to accept Edmond Alpha. Edmond Alpha gets a lot of controversies around them. Now part of the problem, the 2023 elections not be transparent, it not be free, it not be fair. Edmond Alpha been a part of the one that will rig that elections day. Edmond Alpha did not supervise or oversee Konadugu District Council election. Also be get election for district chairperson and councillor. The rigor in broad light 049 then go change that to 149. Edmond Alpha don't make statement, don't say any election under supervision, how long will it happen 2023? Now so it go happen back 2028. Edmond Alpha don't talk down on international observers. He don't do a lot of things wey not get the moral standing. There is no, and I not get the equal integrity for serve as state electoral commissioner. We at the APC no go accept her. Nothing no go dey wey government go do for compel we for accept her. And so we go take that step in 48 hours if they not reverse the appointment, and the party will continue for take further steps.
All right, why should they wait for the party for take further steps? Sylvester is expected today in the parliament for interview. Una members think for today for the interview?
We don't state clearly, our press release say we give government 48 hours for make them withdraw that particular appointment day. If they not withdraw, we not participate in anything whatsoever. If the party don't take position like this, say make them withdraw, that I will tell you clearly say, hello.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yes. Sorry, I get continuous calls. The party don't take a position. We don't give government 48 hours. If we don't take a position and don't give government 48 hours, we members of parliament not will be part of anything we get for do the discussion of Edmond Alpha at all.
All right, why sooner party not gonna forget anything for do with the appointment of Edmond Alpha? Somebody where they look at the constitution, it go say whether now the 1991 constitution the president used for this appointment, or it go get for wait after the tripartite done, then it do the appointment. So you view as a member of the All People's Congress, which of the two the president used?
Now, Elizabeth, these are extraordinary times. The 2023 elections was full of controversy. We rejected going to parliament and going to councils and participating in governance. The only thing we could be agreed, there was an agreement, and there is an agreement. The agreement for national unity, we born the cross-party reforms review program when at the tripartite committee recommendation and then tripartite recommendation they will state as enforceable for implementer. We know we don't do we get an agreement with binding, the government don't discard them. I mean, say now they pursue within the constitution say. We know they say the president don't get the mandate to appoint somebody. He get the mandate as established by law. But there is also an agreement which cannot be discarded. That agreement then I make we agree for going at parliament and going at councils and participate. That agreement then agreement wey supported by the international community, by moral guarantors. Government no go discard that agreement there you expecting for two government mind. We no go do am. The fact of the matter is SNPP no go dey think we anyhow and think say we go support them. It's not possible. Edmond Alpha cannot be chief electoral commissioner. We are not going to support him. As far as we concern, 48 hours ultimatum now don't give to government and president for letting rethink the decision. After 48 hours, the party will communicate to the membership and will also communicate to the nation. Waiting at the next step we will take.
All right, Mikhailo, we can head into elections. This now the process or the preparation for Giwi to that level. If the All People's Congress decide for boycott or for sit down on all activities of the nation, if we say that will boil down well with our supporters, why is una there wait for take the helm of power?
As far as we concern, we dey on the verge for take political governance in this country. But if we not take next step there, SNPP come back and rig the elections back and confusion comes as alone. We don't want that day. You know the rig elections on polling day. Them things they are where SNPP they do now calculated steps, calculated attempt to rig the 2028 elections. Already they do so. They now steps that they put in place for rig the next elections. We are not going to accept it. And now they begin to take the necessary actions. Now action we not really regret at all. Yes, we know say governance is supposed to go on, but not at the detriment of the political future of this country. The SNPP, there is no way we are going to tolerate an SNPP governance which is going to be rigged again. There is no way. We don't tolerate them.
Alright, why should not they tolerate them? The ordinary layman go talk say we get political parties then where 12 of them don't accept. Where out of that 12, only 2 where one are Unity Party and the other one are the All People's Congress. They in the committee with Unity Party for this decision we don't take.
Now we do this as the All People's Congress Party. Not a joint press statement we release. Now a press statement when they come out from the main opposition, in fact the biggest political party in Sierra Leone and perhaps in the sub-Sahara. The truth of the matter is they are not party in the way they talk about, so I get respect for them because now parties them. But waiting at the level of stake we then get in the governance of the states, they don't have members of parliament, they don't have any council under their control. They are political parties registered by the law of this country. But these are the same political parties where this government don't align it through a PR system. Then within a parliament, some of them within a council. SLPP don't technically eliminate their all side. In fact, SLPP don't threaten in the proposed constitution who they amend for say any of them will not win parliamentary seat, they not win councillor seat, mayor chairperson, they not win president after 2 consecutive elections, then go deregister them. But now we can't for let them support president on the appointment and go back and say we get 12 political parties. These are political parties wey SLPP not value. Now use them no more. They're not valued at all.
But when I get a very strong member, we don't come and accept this whole appointment. When Honorable Mohammed Bangura, when are they in uniformity with him or no?
The party position different from what Mohammed Bangura the state. The truth of the matter is he gets rights to an opinion. I mean, we all know, say, in fact, the party be saying not for go parliament, in go parliament. So he has always deviated from the party position. I mean, in my opinion, he get right to am, and this is democracy. We get respect for anybody. We want to take a decision, and we get your opinion with the respect. But the party position are the party position. We position clear. We know they accept Edmond Sylvester Alpha. You don't get the moral requisites. You don't get them at all. I mean, the integrity deficit is too much. We not go accept them.
All right, Mikhailo, in the situation, the Sierra Leone People's Party not adhere to una 24 hours ultimatum, like you said, and then decide for go ahead and approve this man for being electoral commissioner. Waiting will be for the
boycott governance. We withdraw all members of parliament, all with mayors and chairpersons, all with councillors. We withdraw them all. After that, we go communicate the next step we go take as a party.
But if una withdraw the whole members under the All People's Congress, councillors, members of parliament, how about the nation? Una know they consider the nation as the bigger picture.
Well, SLPP back for consider the nation. The SLPP-led government under President Julius Maada Bio for put the interest of Sierra Leone above all other things. Now that means you know for bring out somebody who get controversies, somebody who don't be part of the problem. For can appoint about for the chief electoral commissioner. If Mohammed Kennedy Kone can be compelled to resign, can be compelled to retire, the same time way Mohammed Kennedy Kone commit, at the same time Edmond Sylvester Alpha and any other commissioner will be there for the 2023 elections. They're all culpable. So they're not a saint. This is the position of the APC. We know they say not to president the right for appoint. Let president look for somebody suitable, a compromising candidate, somebody who don't get controversies, somebody who not be tainted by the 2023 elections, and appoint her. But we not go accept Edmond Sylvester Alpha. We cannot accept him.
All right, Mikhailo, when I don't make una position very strong that when I not go accept Sylvester Alpha. Now, for anybody for take position or for get electoral commissioner position, that person not forever belong to any political party or waiting as a party on one side.
Now the law clear, the law very clear. You should not be a member of a political party. You don't be a member of a political party. The law very clear.
So has Sylvester ever been a member of any political
party? I cannot ascertain that, but as far as I am concerned, he's a sympathizer of the SLPP. He has demonstrated that beyond reasonable doubt. There are instances to substantiate this particular claim. I mean, we don't see what he don't talk. He don't record for those state certain things there. We already don't link and see a strong SLPP person. We don't see me no one day see membership card, but by action we go position and day based on the things that we don't do.
Well, somebody will say sympathizing and using a public office now is quite different. We see
okay, Elizabeth, sympathizing, not sympathizing. Coming open, in fact, for myself, when I SLBP, we will sabi the thing I can't carry members. I swear to me, God, then they're not going to do it in Sylvester Edmond Alpha do so. You get some people that are SLBP, when I can't carry members. We don't serve the party at some level. We don't get state by SLBP. If you're not electoral commissioner, some the thing that we Edmond Alpha talk. And the way I do, they know they do that day. We are not them Boku. We get integrity. They don't go do that day.
But somebody will say, Christian Atop, during in time, instead people then be the attribute and say na APC. In a situation,
until not to appoint Christian Atop, not to APC appoint Christian Atop, not to Yankama appoint him, not to APC appoint him at all. Christian Atop all his life now the convent in the Dundee as a sister. na the Catholic mission. So Tijan Kabana appoint her, not to APC appoint Christian at all. We need to know that clearly.
No, not the appointments. Waiting at the try for clarify here. People then be the point say Christian Atop was APC, but he do in job with credibility, integrity to the last. Now, when I not feel say Sylvester go be that person, we also go work with integrity, or when I see the questioner. Mikhailo, can you hear me? Mikhailo, can you hear me? Some hitches with Mikhailo, but they don't put out a press release. This press release, they indicate say they not go allow at all Sylvester Edmond Alpha for be the electoral commissioner. Well, as a party, that is their stance, and then say now individually then pull out this press release, not to any joint press release then pull, because we understand say now only two political parties then reject this appointment. So this now Unity Broadcasting, they wait for join Mikhailo Payamba Kroma, but if we're not able to get them, at least they don't give you a detailed information about waiting they go. Yusuf within a house, no say this now Unity Broadcasting online television with the broadcast live now for Shaka Stephen Street. A lot of text messages that they come in. I will go for read that later. Whilst they go inside the program. Is Mikhailo on the line? Alright, so we're not able to get Mikhailo on the line, but this now Unity Broadcasting, like I say, a lot of things they don't afford. As a political party, it is their right. And every democratic state, you get for listen to the next side. It's a coin. You flip on your side and you flip on the other side. Two sides to the coin, and the truth. Three sides to the truth. Your side, my side, and the truth. So now, the All People's Congress don't give them side. The Sierra Leone People's Party don't give them side. The truth now stands. And the ultimatum way they don't give, they get for meet again today for pull out. Sylvester is expected to be at the Well of Parliament, well, the committee room for interview today. Should this happen, waiting will be the way forward. Should this happen, the appointments go through, either by pauper, according to their slogan or acronym, or coercing the system by according to how they want to do. If this happen, what is going to be the headway for the nation? For main political party, we are in the strongest opposition. All other parties are not in parliament. When you look at it, Unity Party not in a parliament, NDC not in a parliament, UNDP not in a parliament, or UPP not in a parliament, NDA not in a parliament. All of these individuals or political parties, they are considered, according to the APC, a smaller political parties. Yes, they are registered, but their involvement in politics or in governance is not as expected as you see. So when you look at the thing where they unfold, a call for concern as a nation, as we where they online, as we where they do programs, a call for concern, because one finger not it enough. I remember where the story where they can say, Mama can talk say, Papa they call him Pikine together with them mama. He say wanna come. He give them all single broomstick. He say you broke him, the other one broke him. You broke, the other one broke him. Oh my, it's so easy for break. That means you can stand alone, you can able for break. But when you come, he end up for give them a whole broom. He say wanna break him, wanna all hold and wanna break him. It was difficult for them to break that broomstick. That's now a symbol say one hand or one nation not going to be ruled by one person or by itself. So that significance of the papa giving that broom to him picking and for let them broke, that they should say one hand not the crutch crocro na back. If you want sweet for enjoy the crutching, now either 5 of your hand or 10 of your fingers, now you they use for crutch up. This is a call to the nation. It's a call for public concern. It's a call for the one that will love this nation. Sometimes, slow they put with political egos then down. Law we dey put with political affiliations or involvement down. Yes, so Sylvester Alpha, certain things they militate against him. According to the All People's Congress, to Sylvester Alpha, his appointments not legal. So Sylvester Alpha, the 1991 Constitution, not they supersede the tripartite, where na based on that and do national unity. When you look at systems like this, my dear brothers and sisters, and the All People's Congress and the Sierra Leone People's Party, we need for men those differences, put them aside, and come and see that Sierra Leone become a governed place. Should that happen, the APC boycotts all activities, then decide for say, ampo, according to how Timini Mankin say, how that go serve to the moral guarantors, how that go serve to we nation, how the governance go take place. Now we see city council. The dirty is so much that we don't know how for even talk about her. Then they put her now, then clean salon, waiting then they do. Then they now take the dirty from one doorstep, then pin on the other step. We don't see the drug, don't they go down small, even though then they catch them in spots, but not too overly prevalent like how it been there. But now, waiting they happen, mosquito, malaria, every day people then they sick. Are those hospitals even equipped for them able to take care of we? Those are some of the questions where we go ask. Are we ready to lead a nation for cohesion? These are the other questions who they ask. But when you look at all of them things then emanating, all of them things then surrounding the nation, politics forbid the one way they breach the cap. But in Sierra Leone, politics now they divide the most. Woman and man can date together as husband and wife. When time reach for politics, then they become enemies. Friends and friends can be together. When time reach, they become an enemy. Now, based on that, when they come to the close of the program, I will have to be telling people that the name Unity Broadcasting has been like a tag where people don't tag, we say we did at the Sierra Leone People's Party then confines. But not a thing where we go come all the time. It's a broken record. We will not continue. You look at our track records from the time we came on air. Those are areas where you go, they say, okay, indeed, they are with the ruling government or they are taking an independent position. Our stance has been independent. Our motto is giving voice to voiceless. So when sometimes things like this, they happen, the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone, when under the LCPP dispensation, they need for grow and put their head above waters, put their ego down. The issue of pauper, yes, pauper, first they say, na 10 years. Now the 10 years turned on. The pauper government is still insisting that they had to do what? They had to continue rule, not to by law say, na 10 years. Na 10 years for the dispensation of the presidency. But when you look at how things are emanating on the media, me self na posse wey one drink water, not to you one go for the drink. Me say na posse wey one for crash me back, not to you one go get dirty na you back. So all of them things then coming on or unfolding, they give that pointer to the All People's Congress say we need for stand firm. And when they stand firm, we've seen all the things then. When I remember where APC first boycott, right? Lansana Dumbuya in appointment, I mean in release one. As soon as he said no, waiting happen. Now in the SLPP then quick, then run, then say, okay, Lord we left this man. Then again, waiting happen. Then cry and go again na police cell. Then deny in bail where we see the magistrate not appear because fear that he was going to be attacked with so many lawyers, over 120 lawyers in the courtroom. If he has said this is not so good for we not see appear, I was there. So now when you look at everything, all of this emanating, it's not a good sign for the nation. Let nobody not sit down because of politics. If he say na ina the best or na ina the agbada or jagaban in politics and see say this na good move. It is not a good move for the nation. It is not a good move at all. When things like this they happen, and they repeat, and I will say it with my whole heart, that it call for chaos. We don't want that again. We don't come up from the 1991 war. Some of we will be very small, then they run with we, now then bush there. When things like this happen, people get aggrieved. What they do, they take the law into their hand. Although the president don't say there is no space in this country for coup, for war, now na judge or na enjoyment. But if you enjoy, why you not go allow you company for enjoy? Lord, we left them here. Yeah, as a nation, Lord, we grow past this. So yesterday we also see where some messages then come with regards to that, but Mikhailo not there, and that is he go look and through the page. We see yesterday where the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone, under the Ministry of Information, he pulled out a press release confirming that indeed there is some skirmishes na the area of Guinea via waiting happen between the Sojaman then. A rather unfortunate Sierra Leone will go through this, and a rather unfortunate Julius Maada Bio in time now this they happen. Some pointers then we they talk saying a deal nine break. Well, we go by hearsay, but at the same time we listen. Sorry, we don't go by hearsay, but at the same time we listen to what is going on. And when you listen to what is going on, you are able to make informed decisions to the public. There were some quarters where say na drug deal, na in backfire. It is not confirmed though, but when things are coming, we say it and say na deal, na in backfire. Why na Sierra Leone for old and go put na ground? Sierra Leone soldiers for say they're not able for fight, they're not able for resist, they're not able to do nothing. See how shameful that scene was yesterday. We saw it on media. It was so shameful, so embarrassing for a whole sovereign nation. For like it gets in your, you know, the one the way they secured it. Are we even secured? Let me ask that question. Are we even secure? We are not. Because when you look at what happened, how disgraceful it was yesterday for all we get with military men sitting on the floor. You go wonder waiting they happen. You go wonder why Sierra Leone don't be reduced to this level. A whole soldier man they hold and they cry. A whole soldier man they hold and they say sit on the ground as if have we surrendered our sovereignty to Guinea? If that is it, then we just go put ourselves under there. But if we have not surrendered our integrity or our sovereignty to Guinea, why must that happen? But again, if waiting they come at the media as hinduendo that it is a drug deal that backfires, then Sierra Leone, God now go help we. This now Unity Broadcasting. We will take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we go usher in with guests. Stay tuned and good morning.
Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Mabungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079 80 4047 074 982 125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Mabungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079 80 4047 074 982 125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Mabungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079 80 4047 074 982 125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world.
All right, welcome back. The program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. My name is Elizabeth Kefuigembe. This morning, I've been flanked by two senior lawyers. They are lawyers and at the same time, both are honorable members of parliament. We therefore discuss the constitution where the Sierra Leone People's Party, through the Attorney General, don't table in parliament, with specific reference only on the constitution as to the gazetting, where Honorable Timbo being right to the AG, let he give clarifications. We will pose that questions to Honorable Timbo today. If he gladly or he accepts with the response where the AG been given. I don't join by two senior lawyers. One, Honorable Timbo. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting.
Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, Sierra Leone.
All right, then the next one, Lawyer Hindolo Gival. We from the Sierra Leone People's Party, we join with for this convention. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting.
Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, viewers, and good morning, Sierra Leone.
All right, that's now the two big lawyers that have been flanked with this morning. So we go straight to Honorable Timbo. Honorable Timbo, you make a claim to AG. The public will want to know whether you're satisfied with the response, because it was a media response and it's a response you through a media. Are you satisfied with that claim? Response, sorry.
Well, thank you once again, Elizabeth. I really wish I not been get this invite, because I think I don't exhaust the opportunity for talk about this on the media a lot.
Okay.
I think it's about time for us to take action. But even before I go to that, I want to say the intention was never to bring this to the public, even though now public interest matter, and as a representative of the people, I feel it's my responsibility for also inform them. I think what you're doing are just for seek clarification on a matter of constitutional requirement, mandatory constitutional requirement. So for them, I will not be know, I'll be write a letter to the Attorney General on the 12th of February asking or seeking clarification on something where the Constitution say if or do. I don't think there are several places where I don't talk about this. I want to move beyond them, for they talk about lane of Iba, like say, and they come to a court of public opinion for George Uda right, Uda not right. But I think I'll say this, that I write and I want to say thanks to the Attorney General where after a week he respond to me. And I want to also say that from the response we give, myself don't come to this conclusion that the theory the law say when they publish this documents to them, they're not doing. The response with the Attorney General give me, I don't say I'm in many places expose the fact say it wasn't published. For the one that we don't know, the Attorney General replied to me and tell me say yes, then publish this document to them as the law require. So man they go ask, but why this publication thing? Why Mr. Timbo, Honorable Timbo, they make like a big issue? Well, man, I not see like a big issue ordinarily in the context of the argument inside the bill. like waiting there inside it. But when you come to constitutionality, a very, very big, because this constitution say, the constitution big pass President Bio, a big pass we all, now in the govern the entire country. And why I say big pass President Bio, now because nobody is above the law, including the president. So all of us, they're underneath them. And if this law say, no law for the amendment of this constitution will pass unless, say shall not pass, that means mandatory, unless then do number one, for publish and force in 2 issues of the Gazette. Gazette basically now like government newspapers and they publish things. Okay. So for me, waiting a SIP and the document with the Attorney General sent to me, it said then publish them on the 2nd of January. So yeah, the 2nd of January, Friday, the 2nd January. And he sent to me the Gazette, then he sent to me the publication. When they publish the NTR, they call them supplements. Supplements are like something where they add like an exhibit, like we make affidavit, the exhibit where they attach to them. Thankfully, Honorable Gevao has one of my own senior colleague as a lawyer, and you understand how they do affidavits. If you want for exhibit a document, you want for attach to an affidavit, you get for mention inside the document, and you make a reference to say a day you attached to this document. So that is how gazettes work. Gazette are like small newspaper. If you get big document, you know they put her inside it. You attach her, you say a supplement, a part of, So that is what happened. So it showed this Gazette, then at the back of him, he said, I did this one come out. So when he do an interview with on a sister station, when Epic or Slick TV, in a particular interview, they explain all the things. So this man actually go look now properly at this Gazette, because for me I was like, okay, maybe it was published, but maybe they're not showing a parliament. Okay, because that's not the requirement. It's parliamentary procedure. If they're for show we then serve them or they not serve them, that's a different thing. But the part where we asked the constitutional requirements different from parliamentary procedure. In fact, that is part of the response we give, talking about, oh, it's parliamentary procedure, parliament regulating itself on how to do things, pursuant to section 94. And for me, not a parliament process I talk about. This is a constitutional requirement we in for do before it can parliament. Whether parliament ask them whether it do them or not, and whether it do them or not, are 2 different things. Constitution say you for do this. Parliament say, oh no, you for do that. Parliament self is a creature of that constitution there. Waiting parliament they able do now for regulate in your procedures. It's different from waiting the constitution say you for do before you can have parliament. So when he send this to me, back to the thing where they say that in this document we get an eye. And maybe it's good that Honorable Gevao Denaya. This is not the Gazette. We sent to me this. Sorry. This is not the Attorney General in response to me. I can make them available to Honorable Gevao. This is not the Gazette. Where my camera? Which one am I camera? This is not the Gazette we sent to me of the 2nd. So usually on the contents page, there's a content part up here where they show waiting there inside. Like every book where you get, the contents page they show you waiting there inside it, right? And in this one, they show you the content, they show you the supplements. Supplements are the documents that they add to them. In this one way, it's saying that this bill come out. Waiting right here, now trademarks. So now 2 trademark. When I say trademark, now like I get the Purell hand sanitizer when I guess so. For the person who use that Purell name or something, I'd go trademark them. The person who use them. So 2, now they make going to parliament. And on the 20th of January, we will go parliament. This same Gazette, now then give we. Then give we this, then they add the 2 trademark then behind there. So nothing not been the way for do the 2nd publication. So in that case, I've been get for look at this. I see say if you they say this now supplements, because he writes there on top here, supplement to the Sierra Leone Gazette of January 2nd, 2026. That means say this documents, this bill, now this now come off from. But if the way you come off from, the way you born, okay, the mama way born am, not come inside the mama in belly. How is it now adopted picky? That's a simple explanation for let somebody able to understand the issue. Not to say the mama in Bele come out. The mama where you say na born, I say not to say in Bele this come out. So this is it with regards this particular thing. You know, they inside this gazette. The only thing, in fact, what to make it worse, there's a part inside this gazette where they talk about House of Parliament's notices. It showed the 3 documents them where Parliament they tell the public say therefore take notice, say they don't pass them, they don't receive them. Now 3. Number 1, it said the Appropriation Act of 2026. Now how governments they allocate money, how they shape money to their ministries, departments and agencies. Number 2, it said the Finance Act 2026 of 21st November 2025. Number 3, it said the Salon Constitution, the Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendment Act, where then published 24th December 2025. That are the first publication. They give itself to Honorable Gevao. Yeah, let's see how they talk about it. He's a lawyer, so until he will help me pandande. Then this is not the bill. All I'm saying here is, it will look like a small issue. But it is very big because the Constitution says anybody who attempt to change this law without due process, following Parliament and all, that person by section 108.8, they don't commit an act of treason. And this, not to just one person, the Attorney General law. We all with it on this process. We all, what in Englishman call complicit. We take part panel for commit that treason day. And me as a member of Parliament, more than anything else, and only person to ma Bambai, then come and can say myself guilty of treason because I was part of the process. And are guilty, if they find we guilty, before now in death, or now in life imprisonment. I don't want to do that. So that's my case.
All
and
right.
The question of whether I'm satisfied or not, that is where we are.
All right, Honorable, why is you know one be an accomplice for this bill? You get your, what do you think say go be the implications for the legitimacy of this particular bill?
The law is clear. It says it shall not pass. It says it shall not pass. Now, mandatory thing. Mr. Gevao, you understand what he mean by a mandatory thing. And in fact, this Constitution, that section 108, now make an entrenched clause. That means that nobody will change apart from, if not the people all go and go vote for a change. That show you how serious that entire clause did, that section 108.
108, yeah.
So, it get a big effect. If you do something illegally wrong, I like na 10, 20 years down the line, it will be wrong. You cannot correct a wrong by saying, oh, it don't pass. So that's how serious it is. And that is why they bring them up. This is a very small issue, I would call it a non-issue. If we all decide, say, okay, let we calm down. Let not say, oh, na me big, oh, na me right, na me wrong. The Attorney General not to in your own responsibility personally for take the bill, go print and to them. Not when they go to government printers. They get staff in their office. They go not ask somebody, say, carry this go to government printers for go print. As usual, they don't do plenty laws. Sometimes the person can go, not knowing the provision of the Constitution, he just print and want to take a car and go Parliament. Not knowing that he will print to them. Maybe the Attorney General self, like I said in a letter, not to him, he won't walk down there for ask them people then they. It's beyond him. He get bigger things for do. When this don't happen now, if I don't look and say, okay, maybe this is an oversight. Nothing up well yet. I don't do the one. The next print where government they print, if not today government they print or Friday, then they print. Large just go the second copy, then print them. And I go to now in Parliament, I don't do on 2 term. And they are there now in Parliament for the first time. This not they take 1 week for do. I don't want too much argument over this. Apart from a personal relationship with the Attorney General, I just want for save in your back and in your neck to ma Bambai. And we all with the Parliament, with the see this thing. Let's save ourselves the embarrassment to ma Bambai. I'm running to become the president of this nation. And I'm running based on principles and law. Everything I do, I want it to be guided by law. If possible, if I become president, I will look at this and say it was wrongly done. Let I reverse him and do what is right. And other than do him. people know me for my principles, what I stand for. So that is all I'm asking for. It take 1 week. Follow, just correct this and then move into the more important things that will be inside this bill. So.
All right, Honorable Geval, you don't hear me waiting, Honorable Timbu don't say, on your part, as a member of parliament, now based on that he raises, you don't want to be an accomplice.
And as a citizen too,
as a citizen,
and a lawyer.
vying for the heavy position of the land. Now, coming to you, you party Dana power, now honor the try for pass this bill. And when you look at the constitutional way, amending a constitution or having any bill pass, you can forget 2/3 majority. In your view, sitting here, you feel say this bill will survive with a 2/3 majority on an organ of parliament?
Thank you very much. Yes, I believe say the government will get the 2/3 majority we need. 2/3 majority na 97 or 98 members of parliament.
But we not get
99. 99 members of parliament.
We not get 99, right?
We know SLPP no need for get 99 because na a national bill. We strongly believe say even people na the APC, including my brother Naya, we believe say the text of the bill, I mean, good for Sierra Leone. We eventually vote for make that bill they become law. It's not something that has to do with APC and SLPP. This is not a national document. We not the pass them for just satisfy SLPP. We just pass them for the good of Sierra Leone, and we pass them in good faith. And if it is a document where everybody believes in a parliament is a document of good faith, then across the aisle, we'll get the government will able to get members of parliament both on APC and SLPP and paramount chief then side for vote for this bill here. So I'm sure, pretty sure, government will get the 2/3 majority. And like I can always say, this particular bill, they call for a 2/3 majority vote because we get two clauses inside now, we will call entrenched clauses. With that entrenched clauses by section 108, they don't tell people say, once there is an entrenched clause in a bill, then that bill for actually attract 2/3 majority both at the second reading and at the third reading. So because of that, as long as then two clauses then remain there, definitely government require a 2/3 majority for pass this bill. If they're not been denied at all, section 85 and 87, then this entire bill not for don't require a 2/3 majority. For don't go by way of collection of voice, if a member of parliament either on APC side or SLPP side stand on a standing order for make the house go into division because they, believe say the result will come from the speaker for say the ayes or the nays have it clear, or believer it could say will go by secret ballot, and if for go into secret ballot it will be a simple majority. Because the reason why we explain this to members of the public, now the fact that as a member of parliament, now the 5th parliament and now this parliament, I don't see a lot of misconception both from lawyers, members of parliament, we self when it comes to amendment of provisions of this bill. And I can say boldly that me a lecturer of constitutional law at the lecture the Constitution Najala at the lecture LLB2. And for everything we are make now public, we are opine on, I they put me standing as a lawyer, me experience as a lawyer, now the foyer. Me and my brother who don't do na AYV, I also don't try for make this position clear that when a non-entrenched clause, we don't need a 2/3 majority. When an entrenched clause, we need a 2/3 majority both at second reading and third reading. And I also go further and make clear, say, when you look at section 108, every provision of that section, unless I think 1087, now make reference to this constitution, we say any amendment or alteration or otherwise where you make to this constitution must be done in an express form not in written. But apart from that section 1087, every other section na 108 they make reference to this section, this section, this section, to a point where it go, it state all the entrance clauses inside the Constitution. It state and they then it tell we say any one pandemic clauses the way you touch for alter. In fact, it use the word alter. When you touch and for alter, you need 2/3 majority at second reading, you need 2/3 majority at third reading, and then you need for cargo that bill in the form where you pass them to referendum to the members of the public for make them vote on them in a question of yes or no. Now only after that one day now it will go to president for his assent. Okay, so I like for them make these things very clear. And I also don't listen to me brother in argument. Me now one person will believe in the honor of members of parliament, of honor of members of the bar. When they call you as a lawyer, when they don't call you to the bar, it comes with a special honor. It comes with special integrity, a portfolio of respect attached to you. That is why when we did a court, when we talk, for able to convince the bench, we say speaking from the bar. Once you say speaking from the bar, everybody for believe you say you know the lie. And the Attorney General and Minister of Justice in this case, Naina the head of the bar, with all the respect we did inside the bar, we repose them. It flow from them, it comes from we. Naina we boss, Naina we boss na the bar. It don't come publicly. It don't tell members of the public say, this gazette has been published, this bill has been published twice in the National Gazette. Me personally don't do my own research after me and my brother been there on AYV on this issue where he talks say he yet for do inquiries. I take it very serious. Me personally do me inquiries step by step for proof, for satisfy my own conscience whether this gazette was published twice. And I satisfy my soul and my conscience this gazette had been published twice for satisfy the constitutional requirement. Okay, even before the Attorney General come for confirm my own research we may do where they in line now with in letter we write to them. But I can always say like what he don't say, he don't exhaust the media space. I can always say when we meet up on constitutional issue that the only person we get the right for interpret the Constitution, one, now the courts of Sierra Leone, where the original jurisdiction of a specific court with regards interpretation of the Constitution, then bestow them on the Supreme Court. I can always invite anybody for say, if you think say there has been a violation of any of the provisions as stated by my brother, for test the law with jurisprudence, the development of a legal landscape, it take about a day or two for prepare papers for approach the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court can even put an injunction. It can even injunct the process in Parliament. Once this bill is there now, if Honorable Timbo approaches the Supreme Court and convince them that this bill was not published twice, it not comply with the provisions in section 108, one of the prayers go ask that may the court put an injunction on the entire legislative process. Okay, and the courts get the right for injunct that process, because when they say an action, nobody not get right for inquire into the actions of Parliament. This not an action of Parliament. It's a process we get for affect every Sierra Leonean, and the Supreme Court get the right also for inquire into the processes we lead to the bill where they bill for Parliament, where after it would not be passed, it would not be an action of Parliament. So me go in treat them and treat them for say, if you not so believe what in the Attorney General don't write, you not believe in the explanation, take the next step. Go to the Supreme Court, exhibit all what you get in your affidavit, make the Attorney General self-representing the state exhibit in your own evidence in an affidavit. Now so with the land, now so laws and they develop.
All right, Honorable Gival, the law of Sierra Leone involvement. And now we get the entrenched clause, we na the 108, we Honorable Nadati they stand on the involvement and the two-tone. But also the individuals then, who na they make this bill for, now for we as the ordinary citizens. So you now as a member of parliament sitting here, you constituency, you don't engage them or then get the knowledge of this bill in detail, or na something who na they just do as consultation, or who na they just inform the nation about it.
For inform me constituents, now one thing that they were really good at, anytime we issues with sensitive bills and they come, at the whole town hall meetings, at they go on radio, at they educate me people, and this is not something where I don't do. And I think say the people of Kailahun, when at the constituency we me they represent, because I can normally say when we get PR system, we not really get constituency again as it been done day, constituency 001, 2, 2, 3, the constituency in the district where you come from. So Kailahun district being the constituency we me they represent right now, one of the 10 MPs where they represent Kailahun district as a constituency. Yes, me, not only me don't engage them, I don't engage them. Honorable Quintin Salia Konewe himself na a boarding lawyer and a member of parliament don't engage them. Honorable Weata Songa don't engage them. Honorable Falatengbe don't engage them. And even this weekend, I dey go again, I dey go engage me people them. Unfortunately, even last week, my brother, Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina, he invite me in Akonon for go engage, help him also for educate the people in Akonon in a big town hall meeting, but something unfortunate happened. We are not able to reach there. I will still get for apologize to her. So members of parliament across the country, don't they engage them people them? And before this bill here come, I don't see them on air, that government engage stakeholders, APC, SLPP, civil society, where then at the fourth estate now in this country, they engage them. And even with political moral guarantors, they were taken on board step by step until I shall say it reached a point where this bill here go to parliament for privilege. And the Attorney General also make bold for Tokam na privilege before APC, SLPP, and a mammoth of Sierra Leoneans that we been packed na committee room number 1 that day. As to the nature of consultations, the way they go through consulting Sierra Leoneans, members of the public, major stakeholders, institutions, okay, we get for do with this bill here before the bill actually get to parliament. So for answer your question, yes, I'm sure serious consultation had been done, and as the process they go on, we assure members of the public say, we members of the public, both on APC side and SLPP side, we will take the public along because it's a very important document where nobody know the person for impersonal benefit, with the person for the benefit of Sierra Leoneans.
When they get any feedback, negative or positive?
The feedbacks we me don't get as a member of parliament na positive. And I can make bold for say, even the students them, I don't tell them say then compulsory question first semester is going to be based on this amendment. I already don't tell them. I say I never give una guidelines, but this time round, when a guideline as constitutional law students, now that when a compulsory question is going to be based on amendment and the processes of a bill becoming a law in parliament. If they study well and they actually master them, I will be very proud of them. So the consultation, even from the students and from the constituents, has been very good, because the things that we did now, I mean, to be honest with you, if we can pass them, they will be really good. Let me tell you something. We don't get a situation as Sierra Leone where we see a sitting president go against the text of a constitution where Libya for say when you want for pool president, when you want for pool vice president, when you want for pool chief justice, when you want for pool auditor general, Libya voting at the procedure. We don't see a situation where a sitting vice president say in vice president not go Mecca, in vice president don't lose in political party status, it's sack him. The case goes Supreme Court. A Supreme Court judges and say, yes, you're right. That's a judgment with even APC right now, including my brother, is not proud of. Because if that precedent remains in Sierra Leone, we know say na a recipe for a constitutional chaos. Where, like President Biogo just sit down today, is say President Jules Jallo, because I guess Supreme Executive Authority, even though they elect me and you two talk together, You understand? Because I get supreme executive authority, even though they elect you together, you're not a vice president again. It can happen after 2028. So this bill, it look at that ugly situation. Now it talks, say, if person lost in political party status, or even if he resign, the procedure, you not just get for second, you get for bring account to the people's representative for make them vote on them. If that vote get 2/3 majority, then and only then that person will lose in seat. So we get provisions in our win, an excellent provision where they call for the prolongment of the life of Sierra Leone. Salone a mortal man, we call him Mama Salone. For me, Mama Salone, old with great grandpicking and can then see this the text of this bill. Now one of the things and we get for do with the health, the hygiene of Mama Salone. So for me, it's a brilliant bill where I think say the feedback gonna be very excellent from the people.
All right, Honorable, you don't agree waiting Lawyer Gebaldon say, Honorable Timbo, he say if this bill pass, now a very good thing for the nation. In your view, you believe say it could be a very good thing for the nation with all these pointers where it gets gallops?
The effort for passing the bill for amendment provision in this constitution a very good one. We collectively, we now, I mean the two political parties, and let's say SSC public and that to be. But way beyond that, for many years, for 15 years, even before that, Truth and Reconciliation Commission, they also recommend certain amendments. So it will be a good thing for you and Duam in the interest of Sierra Leone. In Duam, when they take off partisan lens, then partisan lenses, pull that SLP lens and look at as Mina Saloma, Luna Saloma. Forget about APC SLP. Kailan district also honorable about also. SLP people then did it. APC people then did it. People then they will not even belong to political parties. It will make we all the same, whether you mandate him in a whatever. And because you are a Sierra Leonean, that is what unites us. And that is why this constitution is called the Constitution of Sierra Leone, not the Constitution of the Sierra Leone People's Party, the Constitution of the All People's Congress. No, and for everybody. So we have to look at it with that lens system. As you are asking a question or something you want to contribute, ask me then I'll let you.
All right, now when we look at the 9 days provision way for do the gazetting, where probably it's not followed, or if it is not followed, what think could be the danger really for this bill now?
I don't talk about time now.
No, you don't talk about them, but always say if it is not done at all and how it looks, how will be the big danger?
Okay, the law say a bill shall not pass. Honorable Geva will agree with me. Nobody only denies say it should not be done. Everybody accepts that it should be done twice. Otherwise, the bill will not pass. The argument now whether they may do one, whether they may do one. Me, they say from what you had already seen from the response of the AG, it wasn't done. He said they do one. I thought my colleague, honorable member of parliament, and said they do one. And no one for litigate this at the public forum. By next week, they go hear it from me. You're not supposed to take half action. Then sabi me. Not everybody like me for this, but I'm not looking to be loved. I'm serving the interest of this nation, and I had opportunities for doing many other things in my life, but I decided to do this. I will come back to a few things we will give out. I'm not going to allow this for the past because public space we did. This way they talk about 108, a number of votes, 2/3 and all. They may not win that before. But in your chairman, or we your chairman of the legislative committee, Honorable Mary Conte, in a public interview in the weekly press conference with the Ministry of Information, the board, he clearly don't talk and say, in section 108, or TVD, because section 108, Honorable Geva said they talk about this section. But in the side note of section 108,
Honorable, Honorable, quick one. Why should they come? Let we check a quick technical break and we go be right back. Stay tuned.
Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Mabungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079 80 4047 074 982 125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth?
Apologies, we try to do some quick technical changes. Unfortunately, on a missed that part, but Honorable is back on. Honorable, continue from where you are.
So I've been talking about the section of the Constitution where Honorable Guevara been talk about, this section 108. So in a Constitution, all the sections shall get different things that we then deal with. All the different provisions. Side the way for do it, how they qualify for being member of parliament. Side the way they qualify, we talk about presidency. Side the way talk about how for change the constitution. And section 108, 9 talk about how you change within inside this constitution. That's all section 108 there about. In fact, the side note writes the corner the alteration of this constitution, right? And a two-way igi. Section 108 not exclusively they deal with within a called entrenched clause. It deal with anything we want for change inside. The inside talker inside 1087. It's a alteration of a clause, sentence, letter, whatever it is. 9 inside 1087, right? But it talk in two ways. It say if you want for change anything, it talk about 2/3 for 2 term. Then the other party say if you want for change entrenched clause. So why if you talk about, if you want for change entrenched clause, you say if you get 2/3, then you get referendum where you go to the people and vote like say an election. Why in this bill, it go talk about say 2/3, they come out, they can't other party say 2/3 and referendum. Why? If that wasn't the intention, then tell me why you they give two distinctions. I see Honorable give out the shaking head. But a bill for an act of parliament under this section, are they all this under this section? This section not team up on your own. Like I say, this section, now this one whole constitution, now they explain to you how they change them, how they alter them, how they go to any other section. Like section 94, we get for do with the powers of parliament, and they can't talk about that in the back. And let people are left for fool people, say people cannot inquire into what in parliaments they do. It's not true. We're not parliamentarian. It is not true. Section 94 now, they talk about the process. They talk about where's 94? 94 they talk about regulation of procedures in parliament. So we think for do with parliamentary procedures, 1994. We think for do with how for change the constitution, 108. So they show say every section is different. So me no one for continue for argue this. We on leader of the legislative committee, the chairman of the legislative committee, when Honorable Marie Conte don't agree with this provision of law. I respect Honorable Guevara in your opinion. Na in your opinion. Myself na my own opinion as a lawyer. Because lawyers then they interpret this law. Parliaments they make the law. We're talking this as lawyers. Sometimes if you bring another lawyer, instead of getting your interpretation, so be it. One time he say one way other MP, one way other colleague, senior, when a former attorney general been support in provision. Now different interpretations. So until the courts give a final interpretation, 100 of we can interpret and differently. And let's just add this part. On saying you cannot inquire into what in parliament they do. Section 94 now says so. It says you cannot interfere into the rules of procedure of Parliament. Let people read this well. It just feel like how people they talk about Section 77K. We say if you vote against your party, you they lost your seats in Parliament. Not only 77K say, people know they read this Constitution. 77K know they say you they lost your seats just because you vote against. It say you they lost your seats if you lost your membership. Two different things, absolutely. But people they interpret this thing as so, I don't know, loosely. So 94, not tell you see, they look into what in Parliament they do. They look into the procedures. And with procedures, parts of an inside this Constitution. But this Constitution so for make standing orders. Standing orders, then they regulate how parliaments they work, the procedures of Parliament. 994 they talk about.
Honorable, you've been suggesting the SLPP.
Which one of the honorable?
Honorable Timbo.
Okay.
You've been suggesting the SLPP not be follow due process for gets the public opinion. Now looking at this, the public also go want to know if you been do any survey for ascertain whether they do or they not do the public opinion.
No, not suggest so. And at this moment, I know they talk about SLPP. This is not SLPP. This is the government of Sierra Leone.
But you just made mention, say, this is not the bill, the constitution of the Sierra Leone People's Party. That is why I brought that up.
Correct. So I not say they not SLPP not do consultation. Yes, it is an SLPP-led government of Sierra Leone. I am a member of Parliament. It means I am a member of government. I'm a member of the second arm or one of the arms of government, the three arms of government there. So I am also equally responsible for waiting this government they do so. Yeah. Waiting and call consultation, it's different. It depends on whether they look at waiting consultation mean. For instance, the president look say, oh, Allah just writes letter to the political parties them for consult them on the appointment of Edmond Alpha. He just write and give them 3 days, so not tell Marco to not think. For them, that's consultation. 10 been day way, some people say notification is consultation. So me feel like how you self think and don't say, and maybe I don't see other programs, so you ask people, more needs to be done. The old law, 99% of the Salon population knows Sabiam. Now the new one you can't talk about. You need to understand the old one first before you talk about the new one. So a lot more work has to be done because you're making a document for the people. One journalist been say constitution na close way they make for somebody, for the people of this nation. All man get for where I mean get for fit we all. So more consultation needs to be done, more engagement needs to be done. Also just for consult them on waiting for the inside. And for also educate them on waiting the inside. And forget their own opinion on how it is.
All right, Honorable Gival, now we look at the opposition. If they decide, say, they not vote in favor of this bill at all, as a political party, even though you are a lawyer, but you also, you're a member of parliament, now your constituents. You feel, say, this 2/3 majority in a parliament, how una go get for calculator? Una the calculator by head count? Or by members of the parliament as per provision of section 91.
So thank you very much. Few things we are still one day here and answer your question.
Go ahead.
You know, when me and my brother come na studio, voting is a try for do so. Now for put certain things right in Sierra Leone. Anytime we talk about non-entering clause and entering clause, the pattern of voting threshold, now for try for correct certain mistakes we don't happen in Parliament. I am being very serious. That the wrong thing had been done before does not mean the right thing cannot be done.
So what are
in the fifth Parliament, members of Parliament believe say when you amend any provision of the Constitution, you need 2/3 majority. Me hold a contra review, and I make a decision a public forum for I tell Sierra Leoneans. I also tell Sierra Leoneans and today say there is a difference in law between amendment and the word alteration. Like I said, they put me honor, I'm a professional standing on the line. Okay. There is a difference in line between amendment and alteration. Okay? they tell you, say, when you look at section 108, it tell you about alteration. Anything where you touch na 108, you are altering the constitution. There are provisions you can touch in in the entire constitution that does not amount to alteration, which means you do not need a 2/3 majority. And I'll pose this question to any lawyer. Why is it that in 108 provision is being made for a 2/3 majority at second reading and third reading? My brother here, who is a very experienced and one of the best lawyers in Sierra Leone, will tell you that ever since in the fifth parliament, of which he was part of the session, and of which I had been part, we had never amended any provision in the constitution in which we had recourse to have a 2/3 majority at second reading and a 2/3 majority at third reading, okay, because of the mistakes or the erroneous interpretation of the constitution. We could go to say, let's have a 2/3 majority. But the constitution is saying, when they alter this constitution, now 2/3 you need this 2/3 majority. Second reading, you need them. If you survive, if they go to committee stage, then when you come back at third reading, you need them back. If you survive, then you get an addition for go to referendum. Then make them clauses, they are very rigid, because like it said in one of in audios, when they come with the follow and force na social media, the following trend of thoughts na social media before they come for face am. Like it said na one of in trend of thought that in America for decades they try for pull gun law na them laws, but they don't succeed. That is correct. So for me, you pull certain very important, change certain very important laws, this constitution make them very rigid. And it state the laws and it make them very, very, very rigid for what we call entrenched clauses. It state them there. Okay, chapter 3, now one of them thing the way get for do fundamental human rights. If you want for touch your freedom of movement, you want for touch anything, it's an entrenched clause. Then it states all of them, including this section 85 and 87 now, where we don't get inside this bill. So I want members of parliament sitting in this 6th parliament for understand, say, you don't need a 2/3 majority in amending a non-entrenched clause. And I want to also agree with me, say, for the longest of time, for me to be a legislative chair, it is more proper than you be a lawyer. Unfortunately, Honorable Mario Conte is not a lawyer. So when me the opine on law, I'm not going to compare my knowledge of 22 years standing, going to 23 with a non-lawyer. When I reference Joseph Kamara, where I can call Professor Joseph Kamara because I go profess law as a standing in our society now, for say in a video where I get na my phone, he agree with me standing now because he's a lawyer. Because I get so much respect for him, I also consider his opinion on this issue. I cannot say he's wrong. I cannot say I am right. I can only push my own point as much as he pushes his own point, until such a day that people with Sabi pass away, the law say that Sabi pass away the Supreme Court and say, give out, you right, Timbo, you wrong. But I will hold on to that point.
All right, Honorable Gilva, for now, you don't talk, say, when the bill passed from one stage to the other stage. As of now, whilst we're sitting here, which stage this bill don't pass, where they don't read it?
We just the first reading.
Okay.
First reading, and for me, the Attorney General will introduce the bill, explain the object, then a layer on the table. So now they we did. And like I say, even at that stage, we get standing orders, we can withdraw that bill there for now. Okay? Then can withdraw this bill there for now and even pull the 2 entrenched clauses and come with the other clauses. You not pass there yet.
In your opinion, with all this objection, do you think the bill will pass to another stage?
I believe say it will pass to another stage. My brother here is a Sierra Leonean with a brilliant conscience. Since I come on the fora for discuss this bill, now the Sierra Leonean, this way I don't get the most civil discussion with. In fact, when I go on television or radio with another Sierra Leonean, where they get the most peaceful discussion with, the most rational discussion with. For me, Honorable Timboka on television, he talks, say, most of voting there and voting they agree on the tripartite committee, but maybe the presentation, the text, the presentation, I hold them to the highest of esteem. Some members of parliament go can talk, say, in fact, they not even consult APC. APC not even know about that. For me, somebody be very honorable and honest for say, yes, there were proper consultations. What in the tripartite 9 day, and what in the tripartite a time bound, and that it is proper that the provisions the way in this draft bill then come before Parliament now, because tripartite recommendations then time bound are hold on for to that extent for the rest of my life. We don't just try to score political goals. We try for shape the political life of Sierra Leoneans, because now we then they look up to. When you take Kailahun, the population of Kailahun, let's say, is about 500,000 people, okay? Or, yes, 500 to 700,000 people. When at the Kana television, they are all glued to their phone sets for listening within the honorable they can't talk now. So when we can with duty now for more be honest with the Sierra Leonean public populace, want to play politics with them, may we actually tell them what in the real truth as to what in they happen. Because when this lawyer pass, me go definitely get for die go left am. Because this constitution, so Abdullah Conte the winner them in up na parliament and advocate for them, debate on them. Today they don't die go. Now very few MPs and they around so today we've been there around with them pass the 1991 constitution. So me and my brother, if this bill here get for take another 40 year or 50 year, naturally, even if I old 100 year, I would have been gone. If I old 90 something year, I would have been gone. So get for do justice to so that we great grand picking them, go don't come and actually benefit from them. So I believe say he's an MP with a good conscience. We get very fine MPs there and that when I patronize them, we believe say so long as it's about Sierra Leone, then go vote. And like I said, I follow one of my seniors now, Truth Devotion, Mr. Taylor, Chukwuemeka Taylor, when they ask him about the Bar Association and the Lawyer Society. I mean, in comment was that Ina feels say all what happened at Kenima been happen the right way, but he also not believe say Lawyer Society therefore been go set another organization called Lawyer Society. Therefore don't stay inside the Bar Association for change. And now when you say you're able for change, I agree with them and really abdove me heart to them. If we brothers and our APC want to get the best out of this, let all of us cooperate like he's cooperating now, like he's doing the right thing, and make sure that the end product of it serves Sierra Leone, not by walking away, not by sitting in parliament and not voting. You understand? Because all of those strategies we know and they know. They can go to parliament and sit in parliament and not vote. Okay? They can walk out. Okay? These are strategies that me being abroad by the wayside, I know they are contemplating. But as Sierra Leoneans, I go beg them in the interest of Sierra Leone, do ya, if you feel say like them can always do Honorable Abdul Kabo and Honorable Matthew Nyuma when are leaders of parliament, honestly then they always hang heads with the Speaker of Parliament. Most things then they hang heads and trash them out and can then talk to we the ordinary members who agree with their rationale before self they come to the world. So when we go, we can get smooth and parliamentary procedure and not a rancorous parliamentary procedure. So I also expect them, the leaders at that angle, you understand, make the hang heads. We are all leaders in our own right. I am a commissioner in parliament. My brother here is a leader. May we all hang heads. Now me the sitting bank they look out for when they say legal issues. Now in they always represent APC when they come on legal issues. And he's a lawyer of no mean standing. A brilliant lawyer. I am an outstanding lawyer. May we do justice to Sierra Leone so that this bill will actually pass.
All right, Honorable Timbo, the question back to you. You believe say this bill will come out from stage 1 to stage 2 with all the hiccups here where don't begin come up?
Firstly, let them correct this procedural defect, and like I will give out say maybe then we'll go back. In fact, let them just pull them and say, okay, we want for pull the entrenched clause, not so because of what Timbo say. Then we'll do in a clever way, pull them, go pull the entrenched clause, see what in the entrenched clause affect, then publish them for the second time, and then come back with that. It's a clever way. I know we'll fit with that. But beyond that, once we don't pass that day, I believe it will get a second reading. It will pass the second reading. It will get the 2/3 vote as required.
After the entrenched clause is off?
Well, it depends. I just they give them, like how Honorable gave out, they suggest to them, say, if you want for pull land, they go pull them. Because the entrenched clause, then you get for taken to referendum.
Okay.
And the problem with referendum now that, as a Sierra Leone, I will tell you, we don't have the money for that. Or maybe we not decide for allocate money. So long we get money for do whatever we want for do. If we want for do. But if we decide, say, all that money we can use them for something else, referendum for come on this constitution when will they do a national election? So they put a national election together and the general and local presidential, general and local council elections. Remember there was a time where the elections were all scattered. Local council have been 4 years. General elections and parliamentary elections now 5 years. General elections and presidential elections now 5 years. So because the NCC go cost money for do one, the general, and for can cost money back for can do the presidential, they amend the Local Government Act, they give them 5 years for let them meet up with the presidential and parliamentary election. So me equally feels that the holistic change of the constitution, amendments of the constitution 1991, lay it tie up with the national election where they come. That's the way you save money. But if you don't want to go to a referendum, then they need for pull the entrenched clauses here where they inside this bill. And in doing that, it gives them an opportunity for withdraw this, go back, go do what they do, come back, publish and twice, and come. So everybody's happy. If they do not do that, for me personally, as a citizen of Sierra Leone, as a lawyer and someone who's interested in constitutionality, I will test the institutions. But beyond that, to the question of whether you will get the 2/3 vote, this document, like how Honorable gave outside our reference, a creature of an agreement between two people. Pacta sunt servanda. Let the agreements, let the pacts be respected. Once they don't agree, and then waiting they don't agree at the tripartite, it come and be accepted, or it come and be provided in this draft document, the APC will accept. These documents now collectively we own them. But the unfortunate thing where I see one of my leaders in the parliament make, if I was looking at it this morning when I eat so-called Honorable Bashir Siliki, I'll call his name. It a lambast the tripartite. It's not a parliamentary document. This constitution is not bound by that one day, or this amendment is not bound by that, etc., etc. I think it's unfortunate. I don't want to talk much about Honorable Paran Tarawali because he talked as Secretary General of the party. He talked as, they say, he pushed him away from Secretary Generalship of the SLPP to in own personal opinion. So I don't want to deal with that. But that was also something I feel like it would be unfortunate for they just kick this thing will take 6 months, over 1 year. They just kick onto the bin. Not to crazy people have been crazy so then go sit down do that day. So let's just respect it. Pacta sunt servanda. Now principle in law, international law in fact, when we study, let them respect them. They'll come to the table, not to just a second reading, you get the 2/3. In fact, you get 100%. Well, from the MPs, I don't know for the OMPs, the ordinary MPs, because paramount chiefs, not to OMPs like we ordinary MPs, they are PC MPs, paramount chief MPs. However, they want for votes, then they serve their consciences and then people them where they get traditional authority over. Even though mostly they say they're in line with the government, one of you say it's as of law, even as of practice, you know. So me want to assure people that they will get the 100% once the right thing is done in line with the agreements of both parties. Interestingly, now two number the parliament. If other parties have been dated like in 2018, NGC for say no will not agree. C4C say no will not agree. But now we will go sit down go make agreement. We own party when are the symbol, then when are the party symbol, then they in front of we table them. Well, the time will be get table because now table and not there again. It shows, even when you call we name Diana, you put on the SLPP, APC. Now they will go represent. Then we send we, don't go agree. Why we now? We then send for can make like we are the bosses. And worse now, with this new system of proportional representation, where the power now for legal parliament don't rest in the hands of the political parties, do ya no respect to two parties then say. Now that they don't go agree, put her inside there, they will go get 100%.
All right, Honorable Gavel, now we look at the public opinion. Now, as a parliament, why wanna up till now wanna not agree for establish the public petition committee is, where people then go tailor down their petitions?
Honestly, I don't have any knowledge about that. I believe say it has been established, but if it is coming from you, I don't know where you've got the information from. I'm not going to come on set for say they're not establishing or they're not establishing it.
But you don't ever hear about public committee like that? Petition committee in
I
Parliament?
not say the 5th Parliament will be get the public petition committee. Okay. And the public petition committee now a committee where they exist now we committee list. But I mean for say they're not it's not established or it is established seated here. If I agree or I deny, I might not be doing justice to my honor. So I feel say all the committees are supposed to exist. They all don't exist. The ethics committee, the public petition committee, all of them, because then committees then they put together for enhance the integrity and smooth running of Parliament. Like the ethics committee, me and one person in the 5th Parliament appear before them. I appear before them for defend myself and commodity unscaled, continue as a member of Parliament. But if you not been there, after the allege say I don't do something unethical, I mean I not for don't appear before them. So then committees are very important committees, and I believe say they must go down, they exist, though I not go confirm or
all right,
deny.
Honorable, you go confirm say we get the public petition committee in a Parliament where something will happen, myself go walk out and go petition?
I think it's a committee where necessary.
But we've not heard about
whether
it.
they exist or they exist,
Okay.
I don't know. But again, by the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Section 93, 9 provide for the establishment of committees of Parliament. Now, 7 committees you talk about. The Public Petition Committee is not one of them. It's in paragraph H of Section 93. It says they can make any other committees where they feel say necessary pursuant to the rules of procedure. Me feel a public petitions committee is necessary. I see what's in the happen now with this constitutional review. They ask for petitions. Maybe if there was a committee for that, opposition papers needed. If there was a committee for that, maybe all these position papers, petitions, if the committee been there, then that committee will be best placed for serve that. But now you don't put me on inquiry. I hope also with Honorable Guevara. I will go ask. And if me and Honorable Guevara can champion this for say, look at a public petition committee, especially that we're representing people. Not all man will talk to. Not all man are being MP. If people petition, send them petitions to Parliament, send them this and this, that will help the work of Parliament.
Give you my word on that. Yeah.
All right, Honorable, why should they try for round up? We'll quickly get this. The appointment of the Chief Electoral Commissioner, even though something we're born in now on social media and the lips of every Sierra Leonean. The opposition don't come with a very strong objection. They say they not go agree with a lot of tailored reasons that this man gets some things then we tag at as number 1, LCPP, number 2, seance of things we don't do, we're not confined with integrity. You feel say your party will go through this for person?
You see,
would you expect today for go for interview? Is it possible?
I believe say it follow the parliamentary procedure laid down in a letter. Go for interview before the appointment committee who said in the veteran. If the appointment committee satisfies say it qualified constitutionally, then go get for referral to the to we now the plenary, and when it can a plenary, we they also debate him. And if we believe say he's qualified constitutionally, yes, we the person. And this is what I want Sierra Leoneans to hear and know. This constitution, for every sensitive position, it laid down the requirements, the qualifications, and the disqualifications for that position. For example, for be appointed as Chief Electoral Commissioner, it said you get to be qualified for be elected as a member of Parliament. If you're not qualified, you're not a Sierra Leonean, where there the requirement, the qualification for made elect you as a member of Parliament, you're not fit and you're not qualified for be appointed. that means you not for be a convict. They're not for don't convict you in a court of law. Okay? I mean, so it lay down constitutional requirements that you for be a Sierra Leonean. You not for be a dual citizen. You for be a Sierra Leonean. To start with, morally, I will agree with you, it is wrong for me you be a political party card holder, for me you be appointed as a commissioner or a chief electoral commissioner, because you're a umpire. You're not going to be a umpire, you already don't side one side. And as far as I am concerned, I don't think say any commissioner they win at APC or SLPP. I don't honestly feel so. We don't pass commissioners in Sierra Leone, even when SLPP not satisfied with them as a result of their past conduct. SLPP, even if they're not been present in the passing of that electoral commissioner, then walk out, APC pass that commissioner go ahead, they conduct election. Let's take Dr. Christiana Top, for example. Dr. Christiana Top was appointed by SLPP under President Ahmad Tijan. She conducted the election between ex-President Anes Bai Krumah and Honorable Solomon Ekuma Berwa of blessed memory. Okay? We all know the controversies that will be attached to that election, wherein even when there was no law for council polling station, Christiana Top go ahead, it canceled 400 polling stations in excess. Okay, thereby declaring President Anes Bai Krumah President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. SLPP not been glad by that conduct of Christiana Top. Up to today, that argument they around the corridors of politics that Christiana Top did not do the right thing because there was no law that gave her that mandate. Now, after he do that action, now they go legislate a law, we go give an electoral commissioner the right for council police station. But fast forward, the next election, we say the current Grand Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Sierra Leone, President Julius Maada Bio, contest against Anes Bai Krumah in 2012. Christiana Top still proceed, then reappoint him as Chief Electoral Commissioner. Even at that time, John Opunjo Benjamin, I was in the National Executive by then, held the view that Christiana Top was already past 65 years. I am telling you political history and what SLPP had gone through and had held to their chest just for the peace of Sierra Leone. John Opunjo Benjamin, chairman and leader of SLPP then in 2012, did the research in this constitution to say when you hit the age of 25, you are not qualified to be appointed Chief Electoral Commissioner. Okay, the president then, I was an executive member, he called us for consultation as an SLPP, we are at State House. We went there, myself, Honorable Fuya, who is dead now, my lady IJ Kaba, we went there, and what John Opunjo Benjamin, we went there in State House. All what President Anes Bai Krumah told us, he don't come to the conclusion, say, he dey appoint Christiana Top for the second time, now in sitting room. Okay? All what we said, Mr. President, if now that one day you don't come to conclusion to, write we a letter, we go respond. He said, okay, he go dispatch a letter. He dispatched a letter, SLPP replied. Christiana Top was appointed for the second time, much to the displeasure of Sierra Leoneans, because every Sierra Leonean may know, say, appointing Christiana Top for the 2012 election, you understand, the outcome was not going to be democratic. They still go ahead, they appoint him. The outcome was, go police. She sat there on national television and smiled and laughed at SLPPers to say, if you are not satisfied with this result, go to the police. But what is it that I'm trying to underscore? Christiana Top was qualified to be reappointed. She was not a criminal. Okay, she was a Sierra Leonean. She ticked all the boxes. Even though we believe that she had passed 65 years, none of us went to the Supreme Court to challenge her age. And if we did not challenge her age, she was qualified. It go before they appoint the vetting committee vet them, then pass them, and not go recollect properly whether SLPP sit down at the room, with them they pass them. But it go in a parliament, then pass them. It conduct the 2012 election, so it conduct 2 elections. So let us take Edmund Alpha for God's sake. What is this hue and cry? Is he not a Sierra Leonean? Has he not been performing the function? Doesn't he have the requisite knowledge that sits with him to actually perform that position, that function to the best of his ability? In fact, are there many Sierra Leoneans that have the knowledge in election as much as Edmond Alpha have today?
But they say he's an SAPP.
Who? Let them prove it. Have they published?
And he has said certain statement that goes against their party
So,
or the nation.
So you are a Sierra Leonean. Can I just sit here to say you are APC?
They have evidence.
Where is the evidence? Have you seen it, my lady?
I haven't seen it, but they are working on
The
presenting
APC, the APC I know since I was a child. The APC I know, if they had any evidence that Edmond Alpha was SLPP by now, it would have been all over social media.
Right.
I challenge or entreat any Sierra Leonean who believes that Edmond Alpha is an SLPP member, to come with his party card to brandish it to members of the public that he is SLPP member. If he were, they would have challenged him even before him being appointed as substantive. He had been there as a commissioner, he had been appointed as acting, and now he's being appointed as substantive. If they had anything against him, they would have. And again, I want to wrap up by saying that there are recommendations in this draft bill that goes to the proposal as to how to appoint a chief electoral commissioner in the future. Does not prevent the president from using his powers in this constitution. The president took oath under this constitution. He's bound by this constitution. Because we have a proposed bill in parliament which is at first reading, cannot prevent him, does not operate as a stay. My brother knows what a stay is. That a bill does not operate as a stay from the utilization of any of the functions of this constitution, or a draft bill does not suspend this constitution. Okay, so this constitution gives the president the right to appoint anybody, including the proposed chief electoral commissioner, until such a time when another law comes that supersedes that provision that gives the president such powers.
All right, Honorable, I'll come back to you. The appointment of Edmond Sylvester Alpha, is this something constitutional, or will they reject, or now out of morality, the rejection they come at?
I know the position of the APC.
Okay.
One thing I want to clear that in the former position, or the former response of the APC to His Excellency's request, nothing that they will say Edmond Alpha is SLP. We will never say that.
Okay.
But we point at things the way you don't say. Public utterances. A public utterance for, say, 2028 election will be the same as 2023, 2018, 2012, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'll tell you the danger with that. This was exactly waiting the agreement for national unity in tribal address. Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. So when they set up the tripartite committee, he said if we look into the electoral processes of 2023, take go 1996. Yes, they like to talk about history. APC will not do this. Not belabor the point. He said, I thought we all the way talk about go police. Yes, she said so. Were people happy with that? Maybe not. The one that get some way enjoy it, they were happy. The one that will not enjoy it, they vex. It don't happen before. Well, I'll tell you, go beyond that. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission, in their recommendations, so it's a man of not been now, Bishop Humper, they clearly say one of the problems that the interference of the executive in the appointment of electoral commissioners, and one for take the executive hands off. So this is not just tripartite recommendation. This they talk about what may lead into war from 1991. We're talking about Truth and Reconciliation Commission done under the SLPP-led government of Bakaba, of Blessed Men. Now, insect they suggested for Kula. I'll tell you what not happened through the history. They say when President Kuroma appoint first Tijankaba first they appoint somebody as electoral commissioner. APC rejected.
Aka.
And they change her.
Aka.
Yeah. They change her. President Kuroma, he better call in my office. He goes to them and say, may I appoint this one?
That's consultation. 10 law reach now where president they sit on a paper or they see like how everybody they see up on a paper. So they don't appoint somebody as a commissioner. This is not possible they go count for you and me. Election we're supposed to be independent. You go the person they count. You won. Where you send a player in this. You won, you go appoint her. And if you use the constitution, say, oh, it's a consultation. And consultation is not defined. Anybody can loosely define consultation like how I don't talk about before. President Kurma called in my office. President Bio, this term now. For the first time, he writes the letter. So I give her 3 days when I accept and not accept. Next thing, they will take all the smaller political parties. I remember I did not radio them days here with the deputy chairman, deputy secretary of NGC. He said that we not for call them smaller political parties. Smaller different from a smaller. They are not small political parties. They're just smaller than the APC and SLP. It's a fact. 12 of them, you say no accept. These are people, yes, they're players in the election. But put together, not even get 5% or 2%. Put together. But these are people you take legitimacy from. People well, let me not go too far. Anyway, there are laws by PPRC for make a party survive or not survive. But all them things they never want for legitimacy. APC used it. They used them same political parties. Yeah. Now SLP is also using them. But moving forward as a nation, we need to do what is right. And here is where the bad faith is. We are not going to Edmund Alpha in qualification now. Even though in the position paper of the APC, I'll just talk about one utterance we make. There's also reference to an election in conduct, where he was overseeing that election, where clearly 049 or 49 vote 049 changed to 149. Everybody did that at the entire world. The entire world. The papers, the counting papers, the ballot papers, the results, they show that result. And it was changed. And who was overseeing that election was Edmund Alpha. So the clearly things of impropriety we will point at. Say APC might be justified. The 2023 election problems, Edmund Alpha was part of that team. So if in boss don't say no, we're not able to go for a second time again, none what happened in 2020. The same thing with and all the other commissioners. The danger with this, using this constitution, where they show bad faith. By this constitution, anybody will appoint an electoral commissioner, you get a mandate for 5 years. If you appoint Edmund Alpha this year, 2026, they get for the electoral commissioner, say 2031. It's not beyond the 2028 election. There's no new law we will make where they get what they call retroactive effect, where they can change what did not happen before. Now when the commissioners are where they so now, then 10 done. In fact, now only 3 of them. Now they're for them 3 or so. Because there's one other appoint for the East, Mr. Safar, when this new administration appointed, he will go till 2028. Maybe Zana, Bakoma, and the other man. Then another for go till 2028. Then again for come with this new law. But the people will sit down and do this tripartite. They were nationalistic. They were thinking of the recommendations of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. They were thinking of the recommendations in the Constitutional Review Committee of Edmund Cowan of the SNM. Where I said, okay, don't do such a nomination committee. They're going to do in other countries. The only thing where the president gets now is ceremonial function. Then where they go look for people that will meet all the requirements there. Then they kind of say, this short list, pick one from them. Waiting wrong if you wait, but if you really want to be honest, then you can't appoint somebody who will say 2031. Hey, boy, we're not full. That argument here, you don't even need to raise your voice. Plus, you will not listen. Cockiest man self, they understand what they play. So, blind eye man self. If you hear it, they see what they happen. Picking self will just begin school, they talk. You explain to her, you don't understand. Not argue, I'm not belabor the point. We know the game.
All right.
So don't argue it.
Wise with
we
it.
understand what you're doing. But we're just saying, we're not say illegal with the president do. But we just say if you want for really be a statesman. President Bio is a young man when he get for left power. Even though they don't pull it here and I don't look older. I don't left that hairstyle. Joke. This is just joking. But the other one will make you look more handsome. But this one, I think, I don't know who I will advise him, but I think I will talk to First Lady. Low know advise him. But the bottom line is austerity there for Georgia. And he will give him power like our President Obama did. So that similar age didn't take power. He will still be very strong. He will feel the effects of his decisions we take.
All right.
That same day, all the suit of office, all the other answer yes sir, to and so, they will not be there to answer to him, including the police, including the military, including the ministers, including what they call on God right now. They will not be there. And in kilo, and I get for day. 10 non-day in this country where somebody appoints a successor. A successor, they were having successor, they treat them. There's no certainty in life. Maybe the post you feel say they can't want to tell you the most. Or the post you pray bid for, I get for coming can hurt you. So when you do them here, Mr. President, your conscience, let your pillow serve you right. No say what you do so you can fool some people sometimes. Not all the time. This country, but things don't happen here. I am a student of history. I am young. I think I'm a sage too. I don't come to that conclusion. Sometimes the kind of ideas that we're going to give me, I don't know how they come out. I'm old, paying a feel like inside me maybe like 65, 70.
All right.
I don't see boku thing. I don't read boku. I don't hear boku.
Honorable Giver.
Yeah.
Honorable Giver, should the opposition decide say they're not to take part at all in the this Edmond Afan issue, what would be the SAPP standing point? Because they'd already pulled a press out release that they are going to take away all their members of parliament, everything, all elected members, councils and everything, actually for the appointment of Edmond Alpha. We display that, it's in the public domain. Should that happen, they don't give them a 24 hours ultimatum.
So one thing where I want to say is that if there has ever been a president where they act within the limits of this constitution, now President Julius Maada Bio,
Okay.
and I can always challenge Sierra Leoneans and say, show me one action of President Maada Bio where don't go ultra virus or this constitution. When we say ultra virus, the constitution, it go against the spirit of the constitution. None. He has come, he has said Edmond Alpha, he qualified, illegally qualified. There is no. Yeah, I'm coming.
Now the question is,
Yeah.
should the APC decide
Yes.
to take away all their members of parliament, councils,
We
and
will
everything,
go strictly by this constitution
without any opposition?
and the standing orders. And if he's qualified to be passed by the House, I assure you he'll be passed by the House.
And what will be the nation? What will be the public view on your side as a political party?
Excellent.
All right,
Because the object
Honorable,
of
in one
members of
sentence,
parliament is
should
to
the
serve
APC
Sierra Leone, not to disappoint them.
Should the APC with this ultimatum decides to walk off parliament, withdraw all council members all across the country, do you think the SLPP will stand alone to rule this country? Are we coming to a one-party state in one sentence?
If APC decides to walk off, it is justified.
Okay.
It is justified. There will never come a time when we get a one-party state taken in this nation. It will not happen. Not possible.
Lastly, do you think one-party state will surmount in this country if the APC walk out? Because now we're two no more than now in parliament.
We pushed for democracy. The Sierra Leone People's Party pushed and forced the APC bend their hands backward to accept that there should be multi-party democracy in Sierra Leone. This president, we refer to him as the father of democracy and peace. We will always encourage them to be responsible to the electorate and serve them so that we enjoy the multi-party democracy that we actually ushered into Sierra Leone, which is breaking us to breathe a fresh breath We don't want to go down the path of a one-party state. We believe in democracy. We can always defeat them by democratic election, and we want them to participate in governance as we are doing here right now.
If they decide not to run at all, participate in any government, is that not one party, or is that not undemocratic?
But that's why I am saying it is their choice to disappoint the populace. You see, representative democracy, when you really read political history, before now, during the Athenian times, you have all the people meeting in a market garden to speak rancoriously. Now they say, Honorable Geva, Honorable Timbo, go and represent us. They have reposed confidence in us. If I disappoint my people by not doing what they have asked me to do, it rests with my conscience and my pillow, like he is saying. So if they decide to do that one, it will still not be one party state. It is on record that the 2023 election, 2 political parties contested it, and it is going to be like that until 2028. If they choose not to contest the 2028 election, other political parties will contest. And definitely other political parties will be in the governance space and they will be in parliament. So Sierra Leone will never go back to a one-party state. That's why we have about 15 to 17 political parties, all active political parties. Though he's saying they are smaller, but as far as I'm concerned, a PhD holder and a market woman or a farmer, they hold the same vote in democracy. They don't say because you own this television station, you have 2 votes, and the farmer owns 1 vote. In democracy, it is 1 for 1. A political party is a political party, irrespective of
do you
your
agree to
expression.
what he's just said? Why so this could be your last question?
Whatever happens in this nation, the APC will the next government after the 2028 election. Worst things have happened in this world. I reference Senegal, sitting president, they lock up the presidential candidate, take him secretary, put him before he beat him. I let them go take whoever to conduct elections. I let them go take whatever forces for team up before the elections. The APC will win the next elections democratically. We're not scared. What we're asking for is for make the due process be followed and let agreements be respected. Now we go sit down, we do an agreement, then 2 political parties. Don't tell us about other political parties when we're talking about waiting, una go agree, una will in governance. We respect all the other political parties. They're equally important. They're not small political parties. They are smaller in terms of the APC and SLPP. They're smaller in size. And in terms of votes, they are smaller. But they're not small political parties. So don't ever compare those parties and say because they participate, you have legitimacy of a multi-party democracy.
All right, so program now, Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. Plenty thank you to guests. Time done already. Between the conversation was so sweet. The messages are flowing back to back. Some are in good mood, some are in horrible mood, some are in supportive mood, and others are in rejection mood. The All People's Party don't say, then they boycott if the appointment of Edmond Sylvester Alpha is not withdrawn. So the Member of Parliament, Honorable Geval, is say if the APC decide for standby, still then go continue because by constitution, now the law now in the prevail. You were the part of this program, be the part of the program, we tell you plenty thank you. Honorable Geval, congratulations for honoring this we invite. And of course, my own brother here is always at the call of Unity Broadcasting. So Una said plenty thank you. I'm not going to read text message. Time don't beat we and we studio engineer. Thank you. And the producer of the show, Suleiman Jallo, plenty thank you. And to all we make this show a success. Congratulations. Good morning. My own last name now Elizabeth Kefwe Gembe. Bye.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. Developments now we country. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For development now we nation salon. Unity broadcasting TV don't care.